Back there was where we came from. And this is up that way. Bug in my ear.
All right, here we go. All right, you start.
Hi, it's Ron and Rick, and we're on the AT, and it's May 2023.
Surprisingly cold, I
Yeah.
must say.
This is our third trek at doing a section, and we missed 1 year because of COVID. We've started out today at Dix Creek Gap, and
Dix Creek Gap.
Gap.
Right, it is all
and
three.
we went to Plum Orchard.
Well, actually, we passed Plum Orchard and kept on going with the idea of going to Bly's Gap.
Bly's Gap, right?
But unfortunately, Scott had an accident.
Scott was with us, doing great.
Yeah,
he had
doing
a
awesome.
little incident and scuffed himself up a bit.
Got a
So
little
he had
injured.
he stepped off the trail. He's probably going to meet us down the road a little bit, so that would be good.
In the meantime, we
continued on.
We came back and
Yeah.
stayed with him at
Yeah.
Plum Orchard. We actually spent the night there, which was earlier
Right,
than
with
we
him,
had planned.
right, with Scott.
So this morning we got up and we walked with Scott and helped him get a ride to get his wounds cleaned up, and that's not
Right.
kidding, yeah. So anyway, from there we continued on to Bly Gap. That was Blue Mountain Gap.
Blue Ridge Gap.
Blue Ridge Gap.
Blue
And
Ridge
they,
Gap.
it said no cars allowed, but they were able to get a car
Yeah,
in.
that's where we went with Scott.
Yeah, and they were able to pull them out.
He was going to catch a shuttle from around the
Around the
bend,
Bend.
which is a hostel that Ron and I got
Visited.
introduced to last year, which is absolutely great. The owners are great.
Yeah, great place.
And so they were going to come and pick him up and take him there, and he had a room set up, and he's going to probably
gonna get better,
Yeah, he's
and
going to
then-
stay there for a day or two, figure out what's going on, and then meet us up. They'll drive him up, shuttle him up.
So meanwhile, after we left him, we went ahead and continued hiking with the idea to go to Bly Gap and check it out and see if we could continue and try to make up some of the lost time
Right.
by staying there. And we were able to go another 3 miles
Yeah.
to this place, which is Muskrat
Rat,
Shelter.
Shelter. Right.
Right.
Muskrat
Of course,
shelter.
we're not staying in a shelter. We're staying here.
Tents. We don't like shelters.
No, we like our video time.
Right.
So anyway, here we are. We just ate. We had a great meal. It was sore coming up that mountain.
Oh yeah,
Let's
this
just-
was probably the most difficult part that we have experienced since probably the first time we went up.
I have
First
to
time
agree.
we went up was bad, but this was rough, especially for this trip so far. It was really rough.
It was the hardest
There
that
was
we've
so
done
many
so
peaks
far.
that went up and down,
Yeah.
with elevations of 2,300 feet.
To
and-
4,800
Yeah,
feet. I mean, just
so-
crazy up and
yeah.
downs, and we're sore.
Yeah.
I mean, it was tough. We really
we
had
were
to.
real glad to get here.
Yeah. So we got here.
We ate, we set up our camp.
Now we're having dessert.
Dessert, we're having dessert. We'll
Creme
wash dishes.
brulee.
Then we'll hang up our bear bags up here, which this is.
Oh, we
one
gotta
of
show
great
the
ones.
bear bag.
This
We
is good.
have-
You got to be on video.
This bear bag is awesome. I mean, normally you try to get one at least 10 feet off the ground. We've got a bear bag that sits. You got it. You got it. 25 feet up in the air. There's our bear bag hanging spot. Down to there. So we both feel that's a great job, and we're happy to do it. And
Took us a lot of tries to get it up over that, though.
sure did. Sure did. So from the AT, have a great night. This is day 2. We'll talk to you.
Yeah, we'll continue this on day 3. Have a great night.
Of course, all those ups become downs. And before you know it, you're turned around and you're humping downhill. Boom, 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 down. Crazy down. Straight up and straight down. That's what the Appalachian Trail is like. All right, last, hopefully, almost to the top of Sharp Mountain. The way they call it Sharp Mountain because it's like a knife edge. We have to walk up one edge and walk down the other edge of Sharp Top mountain. But this spot here is cool. It's like rhododendrons, mountain laurel, all curved and blown over each other to give us a little rooftop. But basically still straight up.
There's certain puppy.
Straight down.
All right. So today was a little bit of a chore day because it was had some really ups and downs. A lot of ups, a lot of rocks, a lot of roots. So it was a nasty kind of walk, kind of you don't really like. But
tough
we
one.
muscled through it and we did it. We did
11 miles
11
today.
miles today.
Yeah, we day 3, which was yesterday, we should have been at Standing Indian, and on day 2. So today's day 3. We passed Standing Indian and went 11 miles to
We are
Betty.
at
Beach Gap.
Gap.
Beach Gap. So
Names are hard.
so we're at Beach Gap,
Beach Gap.
which brought us ahead of what we made
We're
some
catching
ground,
up time. We're
catching up
to-
time on
to
what we
miles,
lost.
Yes.
And yesterday we caught up time too.
Yeah.
And today we caught up
Yeah.
time, and we're sore. We're
Yeah, real
painful
sore.
to
today,
see it.
Today was brutal. I mean, it was really.
I mean,
brutal.
we went up to, we climbed the switchbacks
5,000 plus feet. We were at the
57,
elevation was.
54.7,
Yeah.
and it was Standing Indian Mountain. Unbelievable hike,
Yeah.
unbelievable switchbacks, and we were so sore. And then straight down,
Right.
and another loop up,
Yeah.
and then another loop down to where we are now.
Yeah. And then there was a lot of switchbacks. There was like 6 switchbacks on one side there.
Yeah.
It was nasty. So anyway, tomorrow we are going to go to.
Well, let's say first, tomorrow we thought was going to be a full rain day.
That's right. And
Well, we did a weather update on our GPS, which let us know that the weather bad day is the day after tomorrow right now. But tomorrow we're cool. So we're going to get up early.
yeah.
We're going to
It
hightail
was
it
such
to...
a beautiful, beautiful day today. I mean, absolutely blue skies. I said to Ron, I said, something's up because this is too pretty to let you know that something's coming unless it's the calm before the storm. So
Yeah.
he checked his weather again and no percent tomorrow. So it should be nice, except that I do see some overcast now, but it isn't too bad.
Yeah, so tomorrow morning we get up early and we're going from here to... You just had the name of the other one. Betty Creek Gap. So tomorrow, Betty Creek Gap, and then the next day, which is supposed to rain, we'll hope for the best that it's not. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll blow over. But we're going to get up and we're going to try to do a supply reshuffle at Albert Mountain and meet the girls there. So let's hope.
Yeah, we will hope.
All right. Oh, and also we have tried to contact Scott. We're trying to let him to know he can shuttle back to Albert Mountain
and meet us there.
tomorrow and be there at 4:00 ahead of us, and camp out there, and we'll be there, and
Yeah,
then
he'll have to spend the night by himself, but that's
he
fine.
might, yeah. But that'll be fine, and then we'll all be together. We'll all do the resupply, and then we'll all start over again
Yeah.
and do the second half. We're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
It's been a great trip so
So,
far.
cheerio.
Cheers.
All messed up.
Where do you see it?
Right through the tree.
Oh, I see it there now. Way up there. Oh my God, look at that views. Absolutely beautiful. Layers and layers of mountains out there. You see them?
And that looks like something, houses down there, something right here in the middle.
Yeah, there are a few right there. Look at that. Very nice. And behind us, I mean, let's not lose track of this. Holy cow, it just goes on and on. Making water.
There's our water boy. Pumping away.
We need a lot.
Pumping away. He already filled up mine. Both of those. Here's the stream. Pretty, pretty water.
Very nice stream, isn't it?
This is bear drinking well. This is another bear area. Look how woody this is. There's the trail back.
Good one. That was hairy. We were just saying we don't know what's harder, the up or the down. They're both pretty tough today.
Well, here we are. We're at the peak, the last peak on our hike to Betty Creek Gap, where we're going to spend the night. And this is kind of the view that we have. And for some reason, I don't know if it's you know, environmental or what, every peak that we've been at has had a lot of dead trees. But look at that. Isn't that gorgeous?
Look far deep, look far out there. See how
Yeah.
the layers and layers of mountains out there.
That's where we came from. Layers and layers
You
of
see
mountains.
that, Rick? They're like, it's almost like a painting.
Look how is that a front that came through? Look. Way out there, there's mountains too. Wow.
Isn't that something?
Wow.
Crazy. Very pretty. And we're over 5,000 feet right now.
Yep,
The
5,000
air
feet.
is
Cold.
cold. Very chilly air. And possibly even a little bit light. I mean, we're
Thin air.
We're really working up that mountain.
Yeah.
But it is a little harder to breathe.
Yep. All right, on our way.
All right, here we are. We got up this morning and left.
9:20.
Yeah, what time that's what time we left. But what was the name of that place again?
Beach.
Beach Gap. We left Beach Gap, and for the first couple miles, it was a nice, I would say, walk in the park. It was
Yeah, it
really
was beautiful.
beautiful walk. And then of course, you know what goes down,
Yeah.
it goes up. So we turned upward, and
It seems relatively nice.
nice, yeah, and a beautiful day.
Yeah.
It's not too much sun. It's nice cool
Overcast
breeze.
a little bit.
Yeah, as you can see behind us, the mountain back there. It's absolutely a beautiful area. We can get it to zoom in on it there. There you go. Look at that. I mean, it's just beautiful out
A little
there.
hazy out there.
It is a little hazy, but it is nice. So that's it. We're going to continue down the trail.
It was cold last night too.
34 degrees.
34 degrees. It's cold.
I keep saying it's going to get warmer and I won't need my warm clothes, but I tell you what, it's shorts. Rick has his fluffy socks. I'm going to have Pam bring me my fluffy socks.
They're not really fluffy.
I don't want to forget I got fluffy socks.
I don't have fluffy socks. I just have a pair of socks. That's
We're
small.
looking forward to a nice warm night, I think. Anyway,
right.
over and out.
Bye-bye.
So, but as far as fires go,
It's a good fire.
it's a good fire. I don't know if you noticed, but you see in the back by your ear? See that bear bag by your ear?
Right here, this ear.
Yeah, see that? You pointed at it perfect. That's one heck of a bear bag.
That's a great bear bag,
Yeah.
yes.
There's no bear gonna be able to get to it, and they're not gonna, once they find it.
That's what we're saying tonight. So we'll see you in the morning.
That's true. That's right. We're hoping that's the case
Yeah.
because we have bear signs everywhere,
Yeah.
all the way from Betty Creek to Carter Gap,
Carter Gap.
and here is in between. Say there's heightened bear activity, and they recommend bear canisters. Of course, we don't have bear canisters. You know, we can't.
Yeah.
Airdrop one in.
Nope.
We got, but we did one heck of a Pacific PCT bear bag hang.
Right.
10.
And one of the signs did say that the bears had gotten those down, but we're thinking it's more novice tires.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if they got it down, they pulled and they had hung out on a dead branch and the branch fell.
Yeah.
You know, with their mouth because they can't pull with their hands.
Right.
PCT is real hard to defeat, and I think with ours being 6 or more feet away from the tree, 10 or more feet down from the top branch, and 10 or more feet above the ground,
Right.
you're pretty safe that bears
So
just
you'd say
can't
it's
do it.
about 10 to 12 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say it's pretty much 12 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
But over 10, you're pretty safe. Bears, anyway.
Anyway.
We're getting off subject. So here we are. We're at,
Yep. And
I'll leave you say where we are.
It's about 5:30. We're at Betty Creek
Campsites.
campsites,
Yep.
which is off the trail a little bit. We had to walk down to get water. Great water source, though. So it was very
and
nice.
Campsites across the water where you could sleep right by the water. So if anyone ever wanted to do the AT and be prepared, and we weren't for that because we dropped our packs, we could have walked down there with our packs to the water. We could have switched our boots to our Crocs, crossed the creek, and stayed by a nice little stream going babbling brook all night.
Yeah.
So in hindsight, and if we ever do it again, and of course we're not, we're
Yeah.
going to come
So
one way through here.
It's a tenth or 2/10 of a mile down. So
It's worth it.
yeah,
It's worth it.
But it wasn't worth us coming back and getting
No.
our stuff and going back again.
No.
So
And the truth
we
is,
found some nice spots.
truth is, you said, let's go get water with our packs today.
Yeah.
Well, had I agreed, we would have been sleeping down there by the creek, and this would be a whole different video. Yeah. But we're here. We got a nice fire. We just had we filled our bellies. Pasta primavera. What'd you have? I
had 4 cheese mashed potatoes with chicken.
Oh, that's right. I had a bite. It was really good.
Yeah, I forgot my gravy. I'm pissed off.
Yeah,
but
it was still very good. Yeah, I liked it too.
Yeah.
So we got our campsite set up. It's I'll turn the camera to show you, but it's pretty simple. It's pretty close. It's in a beautiful area. Our 2 tents are down there. Our fire pit there.
Okay,
that's here. That gave you a chance to sneeze.
Yeah.
So that's it, guys.
Tomorrow is
resupply day.
Refresh day.
And we've got we're very thankful for our women who are bringing us our boxes.
Yep.
Even a treat. We believe we might have cold beer tomorrow. Yeah. Is that smoke?
Yeah.
Cold beer and a burger.
Yeah.
That'll be such a treat. We're very excited about that and look forward to it. Unfortunately, we have rain on the schedule, so we're going to get up tomorrow morning.
1 a.m. is supposed to start.
1 in the morning, we'll have trinkles, on our tents, which is kind of a nice sound.
Yeah,
I don't mind sleeping
nice
that way.
Stuff.
But we're going to wake up in the morning, and either it'll be raining or it won't. If it's raining lightly, then we're going to get up and cook coffee in the light rain, because it's hard to take your tent down in rain. If it's not raining when we get up, then we're going to take that opportunity of no rain
to
pack everything up and forego our coffee, and then hightail it to the meeting spot, at which point it will probably rain between here and there, and hopefully we can still have our coffee or at least our donut and beer when we get there. So, yeah, donut, burger, it's all just an example or a placeholder for what we're really going to have.
So I think the fire needs tending.
It does. All right. Okay. Well, good night, everybody out there, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye now. I'm going to take the super match and light it with the super lighter.
Torch.
The torch. It's going to light up. And I put the one match in the fire. One match in the fire. There's your lighter back. And that fire is going to burn.
And there's all of our firewood right there.
Over here and look toward the fire. We have a big lean-to of it that's gonna catch. Hopefully that works. Looks like it's gonna. Got that one match going. And we'll start adding on some bigger wood.
Watch my cup. My cup.
I see it. Yeah. All right. I guess we'll come back when we have a big fire.
Yep. And I get out of the smoke.
All right. There's our bear bag. You see this tree? It's about 20 feet up to the branch, 10 feet down to the bag, 10 feet or more down to the ground, 6 feet away from the tree. It's a beautiful bag. Oh, let me get off the ground. Oh, there's Rick's supervisor. What do you think?
I think it's great.
Good bag?
Yep.
We're safe.
Yep.
Let's go start our fire. That's where we are. We're in this like wonderland of woods. I mean, trees and moss and just beautiful everything.
A lot of dead leaves.
A lot of leaves. Yep, leaves that fell. Got a little fire ready to light. We're gonna do that next. And Rick's got his drink out already.
Yes,
see what he's got.
Well deserved.
Take it.
This is well deserved.
Now light the fire.
Got to get my finger out from under.
I think I got it light. I got the super match somewhere. What did I do with it? Oh, pause that. Stop it. Go.
Here we are. We're on the up to Albert Mountain to our refresh, and been drizzling, so we've got our umbrellas on. A little view behind us, but you can't see much.
And it's a little rainy.
Anyway,
we're staying dry.
Staying dry.
Walking slow because it's
yeah, it's steep.
It's an upper. Yeah, it's an upper. I'll see if I can give you a little view of it here. Well, I guess it's hard to see. It doesn't do it justice. It's straight up rocky and rooty and usual fun. Over and out. Oh. Well, we left camp, got up a little extra early. It was raining, light rain, luckily, and we were able to scramble and pack our stuff together and have a coffee.
Yep. It was a good coffee too.
Oh, wasn't it? Oh man, it was great. We skipped breakfast. We got some energy bars. I got peanut butter.
Peanut butter,
And a little
beef jerky,
little boosters on the way, but we're
bars.
really excited.
full waters
About 3 hours or so, we are meeting.
for refresh.
Yep, resupply. Looking forward to it, and here we go. It's uphill all the way from here to Elbert Mountain. Right. All right. Well, if you're seeing this video, you can see the cars in the parking lot.
Yep, we're at Rock Gap Shelter parking.
Yep. And actually, we were going to sleep at the Rock Gap Shelter tonight, and we were almost there. We did almost 9 miles, and I'll let Rick tell you what happened.
Well, I have a little irregular heartbeat, which I went to the doctor for almost 2 months to get checked out. They said I was good to go, and here I am. And I had an episode today and face planted in a good spot. It was nice and cushy, but it could have been really bad. So I don't feel comfortable, and Ron's got scared to death because I was probably out for 30 seconds.
It looked like he was dead.
Yeah.
Honestly, what we walked today on the way to where we are now, we had some cliffs, we had some slippery, rocky
spots.
terrain.
Bad place to pass out.
And we're walking down a hill on a 13 point something grade, steep, and all of a sudden I hear Rick say, Ron. I turn around and look at him, and he just falls off the edge of the trail. It was lucky, that trail. It was pretty deep, pretty steep, but, it wasn't a rock fall 1,000 yards down to, a water.
That's right. And it wasn't rocks. It was just leaves.
It was leaves.
So I got a little dirty shoulder, or I got a little scuff on my face.
I shook him up a little bit,
and
he came
the shit out of us,
came back to life. Yeah. And then we got
We took it real easy getting here, which is about a quarter of a mile, and we walked right by the shelter. We were thinking about stopping, but we've called the girls, and somebody's coming to pick us up.
They're on their way.
They know what's going on. So anyway, that's the end of our AT for
this year,
May 2023. We're going to start again next year here.
Right here.
And after my doctor takes care of me.
After he gets some new electronics in his heart, we're going to come right back here. So
anyway, it's been a beautiful trip. I can't say that it was ruined or in any way.
Not at all. We had a ball. We did how many miles? We just figured. 50 miles.
Yeah.
50 miles on the trail.
Yeah.
This
I'm just thanking God that I had a soft spot to land. Scott had a little crash too, and he did a tumble and went down. His was a little steeper, but mine was all cushy. So I got a little dirt on me, and I'm getting a little bug bites from maybe something I laid in, but I'm all right.
Yeah, that's good.
Anyway,
can't argue with that.
That's the end of AT
for this year,
2023.
Yep, over and out.